side, and now a quick word from Hyundai. Enjoy the car.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. A Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
So much of a good penalty kill is how much you can pressure on the ice. You deny an entry at the blue line, you make them spend an extra 15 or 20 seconds trying to regroup in their own zone. The Kings start the first 45 seconds of this penalty kill have been nowhere near their net. And now leaps off the face-off.
What's up? What's up? Whoa. Watching the, Whoa! I should have done this before the stream, but I like to do things in the moment. Earl Skakel in the house. Glasses are a little crooked. They got bent. Playing hockey. Message hell for review. Fuck yeah, daddy. I can let that slide. Stugats! Watching the Kings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Earl Skakel in the house. Got a new short out. Please check that out. Courtesy of Hi-Fi Protege. Johnny Lamb, what do you just hate? Corey Perry took a nice slashing penalty there, so he's in the game. He's in it to win it. Of course, Lois has been quiet all night until I just heard what the girl said. Wait. Oh, is there a car chase in LA? Wait, who's AB? Is that a Dabbleverse question? Hockey brawl where? In Toronto? Oh, hold on. Damn, we got a car chase. Let's see if we can go on ABC. You know, the car chases seem to pump my numbers up. Channel 7, ABC. All right, Clark. Whoa. Live. Well, I don't want to watch Fubo TV. ABC breaking news. Okay, here we go. Live video. I don't see a car chase on right now. Hold on. Oh, here we go. No, that's oh, we do. We are live. We are live. I don't stream. I don't stream Snipe. Unless it's a car chase.
It seems as if he's still going pretty quickly there, and as you mentioned, just kind of now on the wrong side as he kind of blows through this intersection here. And also, I mean, there has been throughout the duration of this pursuit, at several points, a good distance
Not really.
The LAPD cruisers and this vehicle. So maybe
Whoa.
he doesn't even realize that they're no longer in active pursuit of him.
Well, I mean, that's right. That's what he's trying for, right? He's looking to evade them. That's been the pattern here. So he was playing a solid game of cat and mouse, as I said, but now he's going to feel that pressure. Hopefully, hopefully he'll feel less pressure, right? If he feels less pressure, maybe the driving will become a little bit safer. That's the hope. We can only hope for that. Right now, he's still continuing these erratic moves, a wild U-turn there, heading into a residential.
Let me change the name of the stream.
He's actually not in a residential neighborhood, excuse me. He's in some warehouses here, in between a couple of warehouses at Industrial Commons here in Woodland Hills. We're just off of Irwin Street and Barry Alley. He's now in a parking lot in a commercial area. half-empty parking lot. You can see lots of folks have gone home for the day. Let's see if he just decides to dump the vehicle here and hide out, as he may just park the car and go into the night. Certainly a possibility here. It would be the best case scenario if you ask me, but LAPD really still nowhere to be seen here.
We got a runner. We got a runner, Sarge.
Jumping a fence. He's on private property here. We will follow him and see where he wants to go, but there's nobody chasing him. He's basically all by himself.
He's dropping whatever he was carrying, a bunch of it. Some items, we don't know whether those are stolen along with the car or not, but he's went back to grab some of them. He's got a bag with him, a backpack, and a very distinctive red cap. You can spot that guy from 800 feet in the air pretty easily, even at night, with that cap. So here he goes. He's going into what appears to be, as you said, an apartment complex or perhaps a hotel. And there's the pool. Yeah, it's a pretty big complex. And he's heading in there.
Might be a hotel, but I can tell you that LAPD's airship has now pulled off as well.
Oh.
So the hat is clearly visible from 800 feet, but right now we're the only ones that can see it because LAPD has pulled off of this completely now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's surprising to me, and I think you'd agree, Mark, to see him on private property like this, jumping the fence and then heading into this, whether it's a hotel or an apartment complex. Like, not sure.
That looks like an apartment complex.
Looks like it might be. Can you push on that sign, Robbie? On the roof of the building? It looks like it might be an apartment complex. In any event, this is the Essence apartment building in Woodland Hills, a luxury apartment building that he is now invaded. So he's probably in that parking garage at this point.
Major,
No sign of law.
you better take a look at this. Blaine's body is gone.
He kind of pulled into that parking area, hopped out quickly.
Andrew Jacobs, $1.99. Hello, Earl. Hello, Earlomaniacs. Hello, Lois.
Maybe be running more just kind of haphazardly as you're trying to figure out where to go next. But he seemed to kind of be around it over here to this area.
I agree. He seemed to be somewhat familiar
Thank you,
with the
Andrew.
general part of the valley, for the most part, as we were following him. He just dumped the vehicle right there, parked it in the corner of that warehouse, and he seemed to jump over that fence with some degree of intent. But if he has a hiding spot in mind, or if he's just kind of blending in, we don't know what this person is capable of. I mean, we can only hope that he's not armed and not more dangerous than a simple grand theft auto, because if he is, I mean...
Thank you, TB, for the local reference.
Could very well be in harm's way on private property. And right now, as far as we can tell, we're listening...
No, this is live, baby. This is live.
We do not see any law enforcement in the area still. So it's a little peculiar. I'm a little surprised. I'm not surprised that they canceled the pursuit. I am a bit surprised that the airship pulled off, but that could be just a matter of priorities with everything else going on in the valley. So he may have pulled off for another call, but right now this person is running freely on private property.
And the fact that, you think about people who are in their apartments right now, hopefully some of them are watching Channel 7, they're alerted to this and know that this guy is roaming around. Maybe they can help police vector in if they decide to do that to get them to get this guy. But
Lois would take him down.
Where he parked, people are there's some degree of activity. People are getting a sense. You kind of get the feeling people are either watching their TV.
Is that by where Cheney Lane killed himself?
Watching our coverage, and they get a sense that
TB
just run into their apartment building.
Yeah, she knows something. That lady at the door.
Right.
She's helping to alert people to get to safety.
Get inside.
Also, there's this parking garage here that we see, Mark and Chris. And if this individual wanted to try to get a hold of another vehicle, we know that according to LAPD, this person stole one vehicle allegedly. So if they wanted to try to do that again in this parking garage here of this enormous apartment building, that might be an opportunity there, which would be unfortunate.
Again, this is the Essence of...
She's my cherry pie, cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise.
This apartment building with a parking garage loaded with vehicles. It's a nice apartment complex. If we know this guy is a car thief, or at least that was the alleged nature of this crime, you have a whole set of wheels down there for him to hop in if he chooses to do so. In any event, like you said, Mark, you've got a whole apartment complex where a fair amount of people were likely watching
All
TV
good,
news
TB.
and are now spreading the word about what is going on, both on text and Nextdoor and Citizen and all the other apps. So, it really is a frightening situation, if you ask me, for people who live in this apartment building, are watching the coverage, aware of what's going on, and we've now been here for about 5 minutes at the end of this pursuit without any sign of law enforcement. So it's a little disconcerting from up here. I can only imagine what it's like for the folks who live in this building. You now have this,
Or as I used to call it, the spread onion.
building and somewhere, and just no sign of help.
Wow. Okay. Well, we are going to, if we find an update, if we get an update on the situation there at the Essence Apartments there, this is in Woodland Hills, I believe you said. And if we get to it, if we get some more information, we will, of course, get to it and pass it along. If there's an arrest, if there's anything else that happens there, we will pass it along to our viewers.
All right, let's go ahead and move on now. We are tracking the storm and a major weather system that's about to soak Southern California.
Let's turn the volume off.
Band of heavy.
What the fuck? Probably gonna get dinged for copyright, but that's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it was a Newport. Earl Skakel live. We're doing car chases. We could talk hockey. We could talk AEW. Of course, we can talk Dabbleverse if there's someone from the Dabbleverse in the stream. Oh, Kevin Brennan Business. That could be a Dabbleverse person. All right. Whoa, a little skirmish, a little goal line skirmish. Fuck ice. You're coming in hot. Hakeem. I mean, I didn't watch MLC the last couple days. Seems to be more of a clip show now. Which is funny because, what's that one Doom clip where he's like, I don't do clips. I mean, at one point last week, I think he was sniping a stream that was sniping somebody else. Gina Bobina. Hello, what up? Well, Gina's Dabbleverse royalty, so we, Dabbleverse questions are on the ice. Yeah, ACDC. Hakeem, you picked the wrong stream to say fuck ice. Ice Bubby. Well, we got a lively stream in here tonight. I appreciate the live. Thank you, Andrew Jacobs, for the $1.99. Well, I mean, I just think he's run out of whack packers. He needs a new whack packer. Because, I mean, Clearwater Chad seems to have jumped the shark. Thank you, Articulate John. I'm still not sure what that does, but I'll take it. I mean, I don't think Ray's capable of reinventing himself. Well, Dutch, that's a little personal. If you don't like my stream, I can do a stream to 35 people. Trust me on that one. And then, I mean, Bichetti's Bichetti, but I don't know if he can, he's a little one note. I love him, but, well, they're Lala. What's up? La 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 la. Everyone follow Lala. Very funny comic. And don't creep on her, you slobs. She's a taken woman, but that doesn't stop some of you. I don't know what's wrong with Bichetti, but I guess he is Did he really fall down the steps? And we got Rudy Baga in here, so Dabbleverse questions are on the table. What up, tattooed goofball? I'm just watching the Kings, Toronto Maple Leafs. We were watching a car chase, and I'm talking to some friends. Yes, don't be a criminal. I want everyone here legally, and then you can do what you want. Fall down. That's what killed Ace Frehley. I think he fell down the steps twice, I think. Well, I can't read every comment, goofball. It's easier to read the super chats. What's the Dabbleverse? It's a group of about 15 YouTube streams who all shit on each other. And, it's just fun to comment. We can talk politics in here. I don't mind. We can, Earl. Oh, yeah, I know where that is. I used to go there at night just to look at the port. I think that's where Myron Grumbacher, the drummer from Pat Benatar, he sells high-end Porsches there. Thank you for the gifts or I still don't know what they do. Lois is doing good. Lois, she ate, so she eats dry food, so it gets a little in her throat. I don't know what the gifts do, but I'm assuming they somehow show YouTube that your stream or whatever is busy. And good day to you, Todd. We're just a nice, friendly stream in here. And, maybe. I don't know, TB. It doesn't really... I'm assuming anything that goes on in your stream, from just chats to super chats to any activity is good for the algorithm. I like Point Break, the original. Yeah, but they're money for what? Now I'm watching the Kings game. Kings down 2-1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I believe I'm a few minutes behind, so no spoilers. Shout out Luke and Laura. That's old school there. I just watched a Die Hard the other night. I think it is a Christmas. The whole movie is based around a Christmas party. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Of course, my favorite character in Die Hard is Ellis, the coked up attorney. Hey, Hans, Bubby, what's with the gun? This is radio, not TV. John, don't you care? They're going to kill me. That's the great actor Hart Bachner. I don't know about Point Break being a Christmas movie. You may have lost me on that one. Whoa. Oh, nice move by Clark. Jeff Malott, whose brother, the Kings have a player on the team, number 39, Jeff Malott. His brother is an active fighter in the UFC. Oh, he's talking a little shit there. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Jeffrey Dahmer, but welcome to the stream. Die Hard, a great action movie. And the funny thing is that Bruce Willis was literally like the 7th choice to play John McClane. I think the usual suspects, Stallone, Schwarzenegger. I don't think Van Damme was a thing yet, because Bloodsport didn't come out till '88. Clint Eastwood. I think someone said Frank Sinatra, but I don't know how that would have worked out. And a couple of years ago, I tried to buy the main bad guy, Carl. Well, I mean, Alan Rickman was the main bad guy, but Carl, the blonde-haired guy, he lived right up the street from me, and I tried to buy his condo. Now, of course, he died of AIDS in real life, but a great um, ballerina in real life. What up, Porsche? And if here's a little bit of useless trivia that probably nobody is interested in, but the black nerd who's cracking all the computer codes, he was also in Top Gun. He was the black. A lot of people don't realize he was the black airman in Top Gun. Yeah, I mean, we're just cool in here, Jason. We try and avoid the trolls. No, I mean, I didn't even know there was a UFC this weekend. I like Ace Frehley covers. He does a good cover of Fox on the Run. He does a good cover of Eddie Money's I Want to Go Back. And the Joker. Some people call me a space cowboy, 'cause I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Juke, we don't do all caps in here. And I have a feeling you're spamming. So you're about to have a very... No, not that guy. The bad guy. And the quarterback is toast. He was one of the pilots in Top Gun. He was in like a lot of scenes, but he didn't have like a lot of lines. He just passed away, I think, about a year ago. And of course, you had the great, Al Leong, who was like the go-to Asian guy with the mullet and the Fu Manchu. Of course, the two Johnsons, the FBI agents. Woo-hoo! It's just like Saigon. Hey, Slick. I was in junior high, dickhead. And Comedy Store paid regular. A lot of people don't realize that. Rick Dukeman. He was the guy who had to shut down Grid 212. Yeah, Central, this is Walt. Could you shut down Grid 212? I got a problem down here. Shut it down. Shut it down now. So, Earl, you are 100. Well, I mean, the trolls, I talk to them. So, whoa. Fiala scores, baby! Two, baby! So, Die Hard, great cast. I mean, Hart Bachner, he never quite reached the heights of Die Hard again, but he was also in The Wildlife, as I know AC/DC would know, as the horny cop, David. But, I mean, Die Hard is, Ellis in Die Hard, he steals every scene he's in. Trumper, 142, I don't think he's going to get in 2028. It's the American way of life. But I mean, Die Hard, he literally steals every scene. Hans, sprechen die Tag? Listen, you use a gun, I use a fountain pen. Let's put it in my terms. You're here on a hostile takeover. And, I really only like the first one. I mean, the second one's pretty good because my friend Patrick O'Neill is in it. Ryan O'Neill's son. He was the guy who got his throat slashed at the end of the movie. Trump Jr., maybe Trump Jr., Barron Trump. He doesn't talk a lot. You got to kind of talk if you're a presidential candidate. What's your opinion on what? Saif. I like my glasses. I know they're kind of obnoxious and big and the glare off the TV, but I've tried to get him Round Ice on my podcast, but he's kind of off the grid. Now, he was in a Fox show. It was one of my favorite one-season shows called The Inside, where who was it? Rachel Nichols is an FBI profiler, and it was she obviously profiles serial killers, and I think Hart Bachner played one of the serial killers. So yeah, I mean, Lala, you do the same thing. I mean, you've got the big shades, and I'm sure people are. I just like them, you know. And I like those your glasses. You know, I mean, I have astigmatism in this eye, and I know I could get it fixed, but you know, fuck it. I've worn glasses this long. I'm not gonna stop now. I might need them because I do wear them to play hockey. I put them under my helmet, and they're a little off balance because my helmet squeezes down on them, and I might have to get a new pair. Slapshot, one of the great movies. I can't believe they brought their fucking toys with them. The Hanson brothers. I don't think there are Johnson brothers. Antonio Brown released from jail. Oh, that AB. Wow. I mean, he's certainly they're just showing a news report on him right now. What a shame, man. He could have been one of the all-time greats. I mean, my ex took my mom's T-shirt. I want that back, but it's going to be a tough one. Yes, Raw Deal's a very under-the-radar movie. I think Schwarzenegger did it because he wanted to do Total Recall, but he was supposed to do another movie, so they were going to give Total Recall to someone else. And I think Dino De Laurentiis said, "Hey, you do this movie on the DL. It'll be a fast shoot. We will. You can do Total Recall or whatever." Man, Tavares just scored again. That son of a bitch. Great cast. You've got Ed Lauder. You've got not Gavin McGinnis, Darren McGavin, Robert Davi, Paul Shinar, who played Sosa in Scarface, and some really funny one-liners. Let's see how this goal went in. Where's Tavares? I mean, Tavares is just milking around. I mean, that's a pretty good goal. Deneau, that probably was Deneau's guy. My boy Malott and Perry are out there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's on Deneau. He should have had him. All right. Well, it's 3-2. It's all right. I would say my favorite. I met Ed Lauder at the car wash on the next block. And we were both waiting in line for our cars, and he was really fucking nice. We're kind of sitting on the bench, and I think I knew who he was. So he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I just looked at him, and I was like, "Game ball." And that was this line from The Longest Yard. Kip Smith, gifted membership. Thank you very much. I would say my top Schwarzenegger movies, top 3, definitely Predator's number 1. It's just like the perfect action movie. Commando. And Raw Deal. I know Raw Deal's like an under-the-radar movie. My favorite line in Raw Deal was when Ed Lauder's chasing him in the alley. He's like, "What's your name?" "Joseph P. Brenna." "What's the P stand for?" "Pussy." It's a 1986 movie. It's done in between Commando and Predator. I mean, and Raw Deal's a great movie. Or I'm sorry, Total Recall's a great movie. I just like Raw Deal better. Red Heat, yeah, I mean, he had a nice run, man. I mean, you had Terminator, Commando, Raw Deal, Predator, Total Recall, The Running Man. I mean, that's a nice run. And, then you had Stallone. I mean, he had a nice run as well. You've got, what was Rocky? Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Cobra, Over the Top, Lock Up. I mean, he had a nice banger, too. I never saw The Sixth Day. I am watching the... Excuse me. Let me get some water. Kings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. 3-2 Maple Leafs. Kings were down 2-0. The Maple Leafs have nine shots, 3 goals. It's so Darcy Kemper's percentage not going to be great. Whoa. So yeah, Pumping Iron, Hercules. I mean, Red Sonja. I mean, I hope they don't do. I mean, they're going to do a remake of Rocky, but the problem with remakes is you just don't. You never capture. Okay, we're all caught up now. You never capture the original charm of the movie. So the Diddler. Okay, the Diddler. Jesus. I mean, that's a nice run, Rimrod. Okay. Well, RoboCop, they remade it. It wasn't as good. They remade The Bad News Bears, wasn't as good. Remake The Longest Yard, wasn't as good. I could already tell The Running Man it's not going to be as good. I mean, The Running Man, I was just watching that today. It was on. I mean, just Richard Dawson was the perfect choice to play the fucking campy game show host. Jesse Ventura was good, and even Mick Fleetwood's small part was just perfect casting. And nothing against the new guy in Running Man. It's just he ain't Schwarzenegger in '87, man. It's just no. Even the Bad News Bears movie. I mean, that first movie was just fucking. Like you got the feeling that none of those kids were actors. They were just fucking kids, and they probably were scouted playing baseball in the valley. And hey, that fat catcher's pretty funny. Let's get him a gig. So. I mean, there'll never be another Tanner Boyle. There'll never be the first. I always felt bad for the first. A lot of people don't realize from the first movie to the. Oh! Jesus. The first Bad News Bears catcher is different from the second one. Because the first guy, the kid, this is Hollywood in a nutshell, and I know TB will probably agree with me. The first kid got fired for losing weight. Like, that's Hollywood in a nutshell. Fire a 12-year-old kid because he wasn't fat anymore. What the fuck? And by the way, I don't want everyone to agree with me in here. I think I lost a listener when we were talking about Ace Frehley as a guitar player last night. And I could tell he was upset that I wasn't agreeing with him because I guess he played guitar and I don't. I was just saying that I thought Ace was one of the most influential guitar players of all time, not the best guitar player of all time. And then he started making cracks on me because I wouldn't agree with him. That's why you're 60 and collect wrestling dolls. Well, yeah, I guess. So, 52 Pickup is my favorite movie. Well, I think, and he's a longtime fan or listener, whatever. I think he was saying, I think he thought I was saying Ace was one of the greatest guitar players of all time. And technically, he ain't. From a technical standpoint, he's probably not in the top 200 of known players. But the influence that he has, I was just saying he's probably a top 5 guitar player in terms of influence. That's all I was saying. Yeah, Roy Scheider, my favorite flop, or my favorite movie that was a flop, absolutely 52 Pickup. I hope so, but I don't know. I don't think he was kidding with the insult. And I never argue right or wrong, so I'm not saying I'm right. And obviously, Gamboo is you could tell he's an established guitar player, and just with some of the terms he was using, I'm like, okay, he knows his shit. So it's all good. But 52 Pickup, great cast. You got John Glover, the villainous bad guy, Roy Scheider, Anne Margaret, Clarence Williams III, Robert Trebor, who's a really good character actor. And you look at the pedigree of the movie. I hear you, Brockton. You've got John Frankenheimer directing an Elmore Leonard novel. I mean, it hit really every check mark. A very young Kelly Preston. I don't know. There was a documentary on Netflix a few years ago that kind of explained why 52 Pickup didn't make it. It was called Electric Boogaloo, and it was basically about Canon Films, Golan Globus. John Glover's in Ronin. Small part, but he's in it. No, he was in Payback, I'm sorry. And basically the premise of the documentary was all the films that got money, like the budget, in canon were only Chuck Norris movies, because they made money. Because it was basically Chuck Norris and a bunch of character actors who, probably weren't getting paid a lot. So, I'm sure the budget for 52 Pickup in terms of actor salaries was a little high. So, yeah, Travolta was great in that role. And, a year later, Fatal Attraction came out and was a huge hit. And Fatal Attraction and 52 Pickup is basically the same fucking plot. Minus the porn aspects of 52 Pickup. And that's Hollywood, too. Why does one become a big hit and one is, kind of not a bomb per se, but I'm trying to think of other movies. Big Wednesday is probably my second favorite bomb. It's a great fucking movie, man. Great cast. You've got, John Glover in 52 Pickup was the heavy. He's just like the go-to 80s bad guy. Good-looking guy. I wouldn't be surprised if him and another actor from the 80s, Luca Bercovici, they kind of look alike. I would almost guarantee Luca Bercovici auditioned for that role. But Big Wednesday was, it's another movie that you look at, and Big Trouble. Escape from New York's my favorite John Carpenter movie, but Big Wednesday, another movie that was It's got a great pedigree. I mean, John Milius, one of the great movie writers of all time. It's basically an autobiography about his life growing up in Malibu surfing. You got a prime Jam, Michael Vincent, prime William Cott, prime Gary Busey, Sam Melville, great character actor. And I remember seeing Big Wednesday opening day. We saw the first showing at noon because both my brothers were surfers. And we saw it at the Man National in Westwood, which is now apartments. And I'll never forget walking in. We'd go up because if you TB, I'm sure you went to the Man National. We don't do that kind of humor in here, Michael. You're gonna have to go to Ray DeVito string. And there was no. You walk up those stairs, like ballroom-like stairs, and the concessions were to the left. And there was no one in line. Oh, hold on. Breaking news. Hold on.
That bag. He did get away, and police are still looking for him.
And now to breaking news, a local hospital in Fullerton is being evacuated following reports of a bomb threat. We have Chris.
All right, well, I guess that guy got away. Good for him. But we get into the theater, and we were the only three in the theater the whole showing. Like, the opening day. But, surf movies back then were not. I mean, outside of Endless Summer, just a surf movie just probably wasn't. It's kind of like the Sydney Sweeney movie Christie. Just a movie in today's young audience that doesn't have Vin Diesel in it about a female boxer from the late '80s. It's just not going to. It's just not going to be a box office winner, unfortunately. So, I mean, that's, and both Spielberg and Lucas said that Milius was more talented than they were. So, that's another favorite bomb of mine. I mean, The Wildlife is kind of one of my favorite bombs. I mean, when you look at The Wildlife, and that's got a great cast. Eric Stoltz. Oh, but Richard, did I miss a question from you? I'm sorry. I'm not used to this many. Mad Rush. I don't. You gotta show me the money, honey. Richard Kish. The last great film I would say would be Heat. That would be my opinion. So, it's just like, I thought Sydney Sweeney was really good in Christie, but, just how many people know who Christy Martin is? It's kind of like if they made a movie about my guy, Ron Lyle, like as big of a Ron Lyle fan as I am, really, how many people know who Ron Lyle is? Although I think the story's good, in jail for 7.5 years, comes out, almost beats Ali, almost beats Foreman. I mean, he was beating Foreman, but he got tired. And then works as a security guard in Vegas, kills another person. Like, he just was bad news. Are we doing Karmic X impressions now? But why was The Wildlife not a hit, but yet Fast Times at Ridgemont High was a massive hit? It's really the same plot. And, a lot of people talk about the cast of Fast Times, which was a great cast for sure. But look at the cast of The Wildlife. You got, Chris Penn, Eric Stoltz, Leah Thompson, Hart Bachner, Elin Mitchell Smith, Randy Quaid. I mean, that's a pretty fucking solid cast. But, and it was in 84. So, Ginny Wright, of course. Just, it's basically the same plot. I mean, I thought The Wildlife should have done as well as, say, Valley Girl. But, and of course, Dean Devlin is the liquor store clerk. I mean, Hollywood's a fucked up bit. Why wasn't the TV show I was on, I'm Dying Up Here, a hit? That's funny TV. I mean, it's tough because one movie, AC/DC, was so much bigger than the other. Ben Stein was in The Wildlife. I think... And, of course, you had the bad guy from Valley Girl, Michael Bowen. You had Comedy Store Paid Regular, Angel Salazar. Used Car is a great movie. That's a movie that still is funny to me. I mean, Lenny and Squiggy, Kurt Russell. It's just a funny movie. And Zemeckis and Spielberg, that movie was not a bomb, but that should have been bigger, I thought. All right, 11 minutes left. Kings down 3-2. Come on, boys. Do you remember the early 90s TV series? I don't. Used Cars, Frank McRae, Toby the dog, of course. Whoa! Perry and Malott, they're killing it right now. Got a little scrum here. And Malott, he's ready. He's jonesing for some action. Make me laugh. Yes, I remember. I do remember that. Was Epstein in Welcome Back, Kotter? Jeffrey Epstein? I don't think so. Hello. See what I did there? It's a nice joke for you. Ooh, Perry. That's a nice shot by Corey Perry. I mean, Used Cars probably should have been bigger. I'm trying to think. Nighthawks should have been bigger. Hey, guys, we'll go about another 10 minutes. Yeah. I mean, Robert Ridgely was in The Wildlife. There's another, that's great casting. Rick Moranis was in The Wildlife. So, I mean, you could argue that The Wildlife maybe had a better cast. But, going back to the TV show I was on Showtime, I'm Dying Up Here, which was based around the Comedy Store. You had Melissa Leo, Oscar-winning actress. You had... Dylan Baker as Johnny Carson. You had Rick Overton, who's a legend in the LA comedy improv world. Ari Grainer, Jake Lacey's probably the most in-demand. Oh, sorry, TB. Hold on. Let me go. My bad, TB. Heaven Can Wait was a classic sport movie no one ever mentions. Yeah, I mean, that's, because I think that came out right around the time of... not The Longest Yard, North Dallas 40, and I think, Heaven Can't Wait was a good movie. Jack Warden is the coach, I think, right? Nighthawks should have been a bigger movie. I'm not sure. I mean, Stallone, prime Stallone. Rutger Hauer, great. I mean, that was his first American film, so Heaven Elvis was good. Ron Wood, Lee Ving is the TV repairman. I love Charles Grodin. Yeah, you are right though, TB. Heaven Can Wait just didn't do well, or it didn't. It. I mean, I remember seeing it in the theater, and it was a big deal because Warren Beatty. But I don't know. It just you never really. I don't know. That's another one. But why didn't I'm Dying Up Here? I mean, I'm Dying Up Here really probably shouldn't have been back the second season, but I think because of Jim Carrey's name, they said, well, let's give it one more season. Let's put it behind Ray Donovan. And, it just, I don't know. Had great writers on it. I like Charles Grodin and Taking Care of Business with that hot blonde with short hair and Jim Belushi. I mean, the first season of I'm Dying Up Here, our lead-in was Twin Peaks. Second season was Ray Donovan, and the ratings got worse. So it's just one of those things that you, I don't know. It's a weird thing why some TV shows are hits and some aren't. And, it's just, because I was in it, I have a little more insight than most people. I mean, the writing was good. I mean, their attention to detail was so fucking good. Like, you could have had either, they had a big room and they had a small room, just like the Comedy Store. You could have had a full functioning comedy show in either one of these places. Their attention to detail was so fucking amazing. Ray Donovan was pretty good the first couple seasons. Kentucky Fried Movie. I mean, I could see why that wasn't a hit per se. It was too. It was too out there, man. Rex Kramer, world's most dangerous stuntman. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, pretty please. And I thought the writing was actually better on season 2 of I'm Dying Up Here. They brought in Brendan Lynch, who's a really dark comic, and he's brilliant. And I don't know. I mean, we just couldn't get ratings. Yeah. I mean, Kentucky Fried Movie. That's just ahead of its time. But Crime Story. If we're talking TV bombs, Dice Clay, John Polito, Dennis Farina, John Santucci, William Smitrovich, Bill Campbell, a very young Bill Campbell. And that never really. I think the problem with Crime Story was it just was too expensive it was like $1 million an episode, because I talk about, I'm Dying Up Here and the attention to detail. I mean, especially the first season was in Chicago in the 50s. So, the vintage cars, the vintage clothes. I mean, it was not a cheap endeavor, but vintage Michael Mann attention to detail. Yeah. I mean, Del Shannon's Runaway. As I walk along, I wonder the things that went wrong in our love. I'm a walking in the rain, 'tis a falling and I feel the pain. Watching you, then days go by. Some live and others die, and I wonder. I wonder why. You get the picture. Yeah, I mean, Kentucky Fried Movie didn't fuck around. Like, Airplane, I mean, that was a hit. I'm trying to think of TV shows. I mean, definitely Crime Story is probably my number one. Should have been bigger. I mean, great cast. You had Ginny Wright in an episode, Kevin Spacey in an episode. I mean, just, I think, this was at the height of Miami Vice's fame, so maybe that hurt it a little bit. I love Magnum Force. I mean, Thief probably should have been bigger. I mean, I don't know if I would say it was a bomb, but score, baby! Score, baby! The two James Bond movies with Timothy Dalton, especially the second one. Not bombs, but I thought the second one should have been bigger with Robert Davi as Sanchez. We'll go another 5 minutes, guys. I just realized Charles in charge. I don't know. That had the shelf life it should have, Holmes. Shit. Yes, that is a ray gun. And now here's the ray gun Steve Stevens from Billy Idol sent me. In the midnight hour. There's the autograph to Earl. He actually sent me two because Lois chewed on the first one because she thought it was a chew toy. That bitch. I can call her that because she's sleeping. We don't talk about Ray DeVito in here. We don't do that in here. So as the stream is beginning to end, because I'm such a great guy, I'm going to direct you guys to other streams. And I hope that you guys can live a life of... We got Perry Caravello live. I've erased myself from the data bank of Perry Caravello. I'm good. We've got Cardiff Elective watching. 469 people. Perry, 900 people watching Perry. Man, sometimes I just want to blow my brains out. Do we have Mersh? Is he streaming? He's usually streaming about this time. Sloan Bella is live with 2,000 people. Holy fuck, man. I'm doing something wrong just talking about things I like. But you know what? That's who I am. Fuck it. So I would suggest you go to Cardiff Electric. Well, go to Cardiff. I mean, big turnout for me is 36 people. It kind of is, to be frank. Well, you can talk about... okay, Mercer's in 30 minutes. You know, I don't know Mercer at all, so... You know. But he probably doesn't know me, so... Well, you know, Richard, I just try and talk about movies, and, you know, it's a fun bunch, and, you know, like I said, I don't want people agreeing with everything I say. I mean, one of the funnest 10 to 15 minutes I've ever had of this stream was me and Gambu debating guitar players. I mean, he's a guitar player. I'm just a fan. So, yeah, Jenna, what up? What up? 3-3, 4:53 left to go in the third period. You just get the feeling the Kings are going to win this. Because they got a lot of hometown boys playing in the game. Quentin Byfield, Jeff Malott. I don't know if Malott's going to play the rest of the game because he's not really a scorer. But, well, here comes Vogel. Oh, whoa! Vogel shot out of a fucking cannon. So thank you guys. What up? What up? Rick Jones. Art Bell. I love Art Bell. Tonight on Art Bell, we've got hour number 1, Ray DeVito on, and then hour number 2, we'll take phone calls from the wild card line east of the Rockies, and then hour number 3, we'll have Karmic X. Whoa! What kind of game is playing? I don't know the names. Oh, sorry. Is the TV too loud? Well, it's too late now because I'm about to end the stream. So I'm watching the Kings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Kings were down 2-0. Then they were up 3. No, they were never up. Then Toronto went up 3-2, and then now it's 3-3. Toronto's lost. I do get it. I do get it. That's a fact, Jack. Art Bell playing Dancing Queen is peak. I love Art Bell, man. My Sunday nights were so fucking good. When I was about 5 or 6 years into comedy, I had a Sunday night writing ritual Matt Drudge from 7 to 10. These are all LA times. Art Bell would then come on after Matt Drudge, and then William Bennett would come on. I'd go to sleep, but I just like William Bennett's voice. A Tower Time, we don't talk about fat fingers in here. I mean, I wouldn't say George Norrie sucks. He's just not Art Bell. You know, it's like when Corolla took over for Stern. I mean, Corolla's fucking great, but he's not Stern, you know? So, I loved Matt Drudge's radio show because I don't think, yeah, man, Deep, we don't do that type of humor in here. If you want to see my weenie, tell you what I'll do. You can PayPal me $500 and I'll show it to you on Snapchat. What the fuck? See, I'm not desperate for money, so I don't have to do shit like that. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button. The car chase is over, baby. I can't help it. Jenna, you got here late. The guy got away. Yeah, man, Deep. We don't do the potty mouth humor in here. You're gonna have to go to Perry Caravello's stream for that stuff. We don't, David. I don't know what kind of humor you're doing, but I definitely don't get it. Yeah, it's the voice. It's the you know. I don't think he realized. I don't think the listeners realized he was trolling them. I mean, I remember one call. Some guys. I think Al Qaeda shot the space shuttle out with a laser beam, and Art Bell was like, "Yeah, I think so too. Tell me about it. Why do you say that?" And Matt Drudge was the same way. Like, you know, I don't think Matt Drudge's fans knew he was gay. Just like I don't think Swartzen fans realize that Nick is gay. But, you know, it was Drudge would totally troll these homophobic callers, and they had no idea that they were the joke. Oh. All right, you guys. Earl Skakel in the house. You can go watch Perry Caravello live, Cardiff Electric. Hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. I'm just a humble streamer trying to make it. Yeah, I mean, if you know Nick, you know he's open about it. He just doesn't advertise it. So, I mean, Matt Drudge is a little. I mean, Matt Drudge is not in the closet, but like, he definitely doesn't advertise it. So, you know, I just think it was funny. Yeah, good night, Gina. Always a pleasure. I will be here tomorrow. I stream when I want to stream. And, you know, I don't have a set time. You know, I'm not like Kevin Brennan where I stream every day at 1 p.m., which, you know, sometimes I wish I would do that. I'd probably have slightly better numbers. But check out my new short. You know, before we go, I think I got about 10% left on my phone. Probably not until he came out, to be honest with you. A lot of people ask me, well, Earl, you know, times are tight. I can't really afford to, you know, tip you or, you know, super chat or whatever. Super thanks or whatever. How can we help you? You know, you can hit the like button. You can hit the subscribe button. You can simply watch the videos. Like I have a new short out today that I'd love to get some action on. You know, it's very, it's, you know, there's many non-financial ways you can help a streamer. So, you can share the streams, you know. Hey, Earl Skakel's going live. I know Kip Smith does that for me on X. And, you know, I mean, we're a small but humble channel. The growth of the channel has been pretty fucking awesome. And that's all on you guys. Earl Skakel over now.